ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime News Roundup. Each week, we'll bring you the biggest talking points regarding Valve, software, and the community. There was a lot of Valve news this week, so let's not waste any time. Now, the news. Last week, we told you how it seemed as if Valve were gearing up for another Team Fortress 2 ARG with the release of a mysterious birth certificate for a new Team Fortress 2 character named Mann, and the inclusion of mysterious carrier tanks in 4 different maps throughout TF2. Moments after we released our episode, another mysterious blood spat appeared on the Team Fortress blog. Clicking on the blood spat took users to a copy of Zephaniah Mann's Last Will and Testament, an uncovered version of an image shown several years ago during the first Team Fortress 2 Halloween event. The new uncovered version shows that Mann, a character revealed last week, had been blackmailing Zephaniah into giving him his gravel pits in his will, which is what prompted Zephaniah to give the gravel pits to Elizabeth, an ancestor of the administrator, instead. Shortly after this reveal, players noticed an update which made the barely melted capacitor item equipable as a miscellaneous item on all classes. This soon sparked off yet another TF2 Summer ARG, this time requiring players with both a capacitor and the high five taunt equipped to high five another player, potentially bringing up cryptic joke messages in-game. Once again, our friend Xpaw had set up a dedicated page for users to submit their messages to. Upon collecting around 2,000 codes, Xpaw was able to decode the messages, which revealed an image showing a TF2 crafting recipe. A user in the community then crafted the items, which prompted a game-wide announcement saying, "System breach detected. Do not contact the administrator at teamfortress2.com/bloodbrothers." Upon visiting this link, users were greeted with a brand new Team Fortress 2 comic entitled Blood Brothers, which explores the origins of Mann as a character and revealed some of the background information regarding TF2's next big update, which we'll get on to in a second. We won't spoil the comic for you just in case for some reason you haven't read it yet. What we will say is that it involves a significant twist in terms of Team Fortress lore, and a pregnancy machine. Yeah. A few days later, the long-awaited update known as Man vs. Machine was officially announced on the blog. The first day of the update revealed a wave of new information regarding the update and how players will be required to fight off waves of new robotic versions of the classes in Team Fortress 2's first real cooperative game mode. A new trailer for the game mode was also released, viewable at the link on the screen now, or at the end of this video. Also included was the second part of the Blood Brothers comic entitled A Fate Worse Than Chess, which focused on Saxton Hale and the mercenaries' reaction to the twist at the end of Blood Brothers. Following 3 days of update reveals, including 3 new maps, plenty of new items, and information regarding the game mode, the Man vs. Machine update was finally released for users to enjoy on Wednesday the 15th. That is, if people managed to make it past some initial crippling server and matchmaking issues. We've had plenty of opportunities to enjoy the new game mode, and we can tell you it's definitely worth the wait. We think you've had just enough Team Fortress 2 news for the week, so let's move to something else. To re-grab your attention after the last paragraph and a half of news, let me just say this: Half-Life 3, oh my god, it's coming! Or so Gamescom would want you to think. This week, Cologne, Germany hosted its annual Gamescom event, which ran from the 15th to the 19th of August. An official list of upcoming products and releases showed Half-Life 3 by Valve Software would be unveiled at the convention. Ultimately, Half-Life 3's inclusion on the list turned out to be a mistake by Gamescom, who apparently claimed Valve had told them about Half-Life 3. This claim was later debunked by Doug Lombardi, VP of Marketing at Valve, who emailed us to say, "We are not showing any games in Cologne this year. Cheers." This announcement understandably sparked a lot of disappointment from the community, who all got a nice morning of imagining what the next Half-Life installment could look like. Later in the day, just as everyone managed to get over the excitement and disappointment, Catz, a popular computer peripherals manufacturer, were happy enough to provide the community with yet another strange hint at the much-desired title. An online advert was posted for Catz's recently released Cyborg Strike 7 gaming keyboard. People quickly noticed a sly hint hidden in the trailer at around 24 seconds in. The keyboard's touchscreen shows a logo for what appears to be Half-Life 3. The logo was shown several times during the video, appearing alongside other Valve products such as Portal 2 and Steam. It's currently unknown if Catz has any kind of deal with Valve, or whether the inclusion of the logo was simply a marketing move by Catz. Valve has yet to comment on the inclusion of the logo, and we doubt they ever will. Whatever the reason for the logo's inclusion in the advert, we're hoping this won't be the last time we hear about Half-Life 3 in the near future. One thing Valve did comment on this week is a massive Steam community overhaul, which was officially unveiled on the official Steam website. Using the same daily reveal format Team Fortress 2 updates have had for years, Valve explained how the Steam community would soon evolve with a brand new layout and new functions across many areas. The updates include a set of new features for the Steam community, including new game hubs, which group all game-related mods, screenshots, videos, and content in one place. Also included are group redesigns, which will bring discussion forums, improve visual designs, while also improving group admin tools, giving them more ways to customize content, as well as showing which games a group is associated with. Valve also plans to improve the way in which users upload and show off their own content in the rebranded Recent Activity area. Many users have already been invited to the closed beta of the Steam community, so be sure to check your Steam inventory for an invite to see if you were one of the lucky chosen few. More invites are being sent out daily, so check back regularly to see if you've been selected. Check out the link in the video description to head on over to the community content page and read all about the new changes in greater detail. A few weeks ago, we reported on how GTTV host and producer Jeff Cayley visited Valve for an upcoming episode. The episode aired this week, showing off a set of new content and trailers from Valve. Jeff revealed that Valve is currently working on a Dota 2 inspired documentary following the lives of some of the game's top pro gamers. Starting at the international tournament last year, some of Valve's Dota 2 developers headed off to learn more about the difficult young lives of some of the game's highest ranking players. GTTV also showed a trailer for the documentary, which you can see by clicking the link in the video description. Also shown during the episode was a teaser for a Counter-Strike Global Offensive launch trailer made entirely in Source Filmmaker. The full version of the trailer was released by Valve the following day. You can view the trailer by clicking the link on screen now or by waiting until the end of the video. The episode also reveals some new information on Steam's upcoming Big Picture mode, screenshots of which were shown pinned on some of Valve's walls. The mode has also been designed to help users with big televisions to navigate Steam using controllers, but keyboard and mouse setups are also supported. Gade was also keen to comment on how Steam Big Picture mode has been developed with the potential to be easily integrated by third-party hardware developers into some kind of home console based off of Windows or Linux. Gabe also announced that the Saxxy Awards would be returning this year during the autumn season and would focus on user-created content using the Source Filmmaker. Jeff appeared enthusiastic about the contents and agreed to show the winning entry on Spike's own gaming award shows, the VGAs, which airs annually every December. Later, the Team Fortress blog released a post showing off the new Saxxy Awards 2012 site. This year's categories include Best Action, Best Drama, Best Comedy, Best Original Universe, and Best Overall. The site lists all the submission rules as well as the prizes, which are slightly different from last year's competition. All winners will receive the Saxxy statue item for Team Fortress 2, while the winner of Best Overall will be flown to Valve for a filmmaking tutorial session with Valve's filmmakers and will also be given the chance of having their work shown off at the GTTV's VGA pre-show in December, which is quite the prize for all of those up-and-coming filmmakers out there. In preparation for the International 2012 Dota 2 tournament, Valve is allowing each and every Steam user to download the Dota 2 Spectator client so they're able to watch the tournament in-game, even if they don't currently own a beta pass. Users will be able to use the in-game Spectator mode to watch the whole game any way they want, including player perspective as well as commentator and directed views. The International 2012 is being hosted in Seattle from August 31st to September 2nd, 2012, so make sure to have your free client downloaded by then if you're interested in watching the pro games live as they happen. The Portal 2 Mapmaker DLC Perpetual Testing Initiative was a huge success when it was released a few months back, prompting the community to create well over 150,000 single-player puzzles. One thing the Mapmaker was missing, however, was the inclusion of co-op support. To rectify this problem, Valve has updated Portal 2 to include a co-op starting doorway as support for the game's level editor. The starting doorway can be modified by clicking the option in the Levels Editor menu, which toggles between single-player and cooperative multiplayer. The users can then test their maps in the usual manner, with a new feature allowing players to use the R key to toggle between the two co-op characters, Atlas and Peabody, in order to test a map. Also included in the update is a quick play mode, which automatically loads some of the top-rated maps from the Steam Workshop into a playlist which can be continuously played until the player has decided they've had enough of J.K. Simmons' sexy voice, if that is even possible. NECA, one of Valve's official merchandise partners, unveiled a brand new headcrab plush, which they list as coming soon. The headcrab measures at 6 inches tall and 6 inches in diameter, making it a perfect new hat for all you Half-Life fans out there. In other merchandise news, Valve also released the new Archimedes plush on the Valve store. Modeled after the Medic's popular pet, this new plush is 9 inches tall, 12 inches long, and 5 inches wide, and comes bundled with a promotional item code for Team Fortress 2, which, when entered, unlocks the Archimedes miscellaneous item wearable by the Medic in-game. In similar news, the Valve Store Facebook page is also showing off new photos of a few currently unrevealed items, including tiny balloonicorns and Archimedes models. We don't have any other information on these new items as of yet, only that people seem pretty excited about these cute little guys. Oh, look at how they dance. Late last week, the Source Filmmaker received the files for the Meet the Soldier Team Fortress 2 short, allowing users to edit and reanimate the soldier's scenes any way they want. It's not exactly huge news, but we thought we should mention it since we accidentally missed it last week. Damn you, Nick, this is all your fault. And that's all for this week's news. We're currently working on another mod review, so keep an eye out for that in the coming days. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more videos in the near future, and I'm really too tired for a joke. Bye for now.